Alright guys, welcome back. Mr. Sayamante Mafia Billiam Montgomery. Guys, welcome. Welcome. We're going to do what we be doing. We're going to do this. We're going to start here. We'll do some writs. They're boring. I gotta be honest, the writs are not like super exciting. But we're gonna do them, I guess. The loot is just too good. What's this? Oh, I got the free costume. You know what? We haven't checked the store in a minute. Is there free stuff? Free stuff? Free stuff. Well, aside from that. Special offers. No free stuff? No free stuff. What you guys got in here? What you got? Some cool looking things? Some kind of cool looking things. They look like the Assassin's Creed ropes. This? Blah. I don't want to talk about Assassin's Creed. This is cool though. This is kind of neat. I'm not gonna bother going for it. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like that. Man, oh damn, look at that. They're getting flashy with it, huh? Wow. Oh, there's a recall skin? I don't like that. I like, yeah, see, that's cool. The visual effects, but the dance is kind of gay, so we're not going to bother with that. You know what? Let's hit the this lady real quick first.
Hello. How may I be of service?
Not that the black rose that you showed on the screen before. Wait, what? I do not know what you're referring to.
All this way and for nothing.
Who was wearing black robes? Uh-oh. What's happening? Are we lagging? Is the stream good? It looks good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think it was just the loading screen when we had originally ported in. But yeah, let's knock out these raids, man. I'm getting tired of them. I don't know how much more of this I could do, like the everyday writs and writs things. Let's do... Can I get movement speed here? Yeah. Let's do like a little bit of these. A little bit of these. Yes, I know about the slottings and stuffs. When I first switched, I don't remember seeing it, but I am blind and my memory is like a squirrel. So, yeah. I don't know, my bad. My bad for missing it, dude. Alright, I'm really not concerned about anything else. We're just gonna throw some movement speed on for now. Just so we can run back and forth faster. Definitely faster. That's a big deal. This event runs for almost 2 weeks.
Over here.
Oh, did I ever end up getting materials?
Over here,
I think I was missing like cornflowers or something yesterday. So I didn't end up finishing the writs properly. I might have to go buy some. I was hoping maybe I'd get some along the way, or like, I don't know. Somehow just magically they would show up in my inventory. It's fine. I don't mind buying them, I guess. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to go to the Imperial City. Yeah, we're still missing cornflower. Alright. I was going to go to the Imperial City and spend some Telvar on materials for potions.
Jora, Denis, Ta.
Bada boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's been so dry for games this year. What do you mean dry for games? Like there's just not a good selection of games coming out this year? Is that what you mean? Because, yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't really heard of anything too crazy. Oops, I didn't mean to make that. I feel like Monster Hunter Worlds is pretty popular. It's done well so far. That's it. What else is there? What else is there? I think that might be it, man. I think the big hitters are supposed to start coming out like next month, the month after that, So we'll see, maybe, possibly. Nice, we got one of our Seals of Endeavor done. I should go downstairs. We should go to the Imperial City quick. Yeah, I got you, Sayamante. I don't know. Are there any, like, anticipations for future games? Are we looking forward to anything big that we're like, oh, hell yeah, can't wait for this? Because I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. How do I... Guilds? No. Where's campaigns at? Wait, did they take campaigns out? Wait a minute. It's not here. Oh, my character's probably not high enough level. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe worry about that here in a minute. I don't know what level you gotta be. You might need to be like level 10 or 15 at the very least. I've gotta be level 10, right? I'm level 7. At least we can do writs. That's what matters. Alright, give me something good. You didn't give me anything too good. I mean, that's not bad. The yellow crate was just kind of eh. Just a little bit eh. That's unfortunate. You kind of want that yellow crate to be like a serious banger. Alright, we'll throw all this in the bank. I'm not going to worry about leveling up right now because we're not bothering with it. How much space? Not much space in the bank. Man, we're hurting. Every single day we're hurting.
Bosma people.
The Bosma people.
What an honor.
Let's just leave that in the inventory for now.
They've made some sort of accord with Hircine to preserve.
Alright, let's see if we can actually jump onto our primary here before we get too carried away. Let's do this. Hello? Play? Thank you. We're gonna go down to the Imperial City after we might do it first before we do Rids. And just like eat a bunch of those bags. Yeah, there's the alliances. Imperial. Empty. Man, that's a shame. Black Ops 4 was so good with the trailer that they got greedy for money and just put multiplayer only. What are you talking about? You telling me Black Ops 4 wait, isn't it like Black Ops... Are we up to Black Ops 6? What do you mean Black Ops 4? Isn't that game like hella old? Excuse me. No, wait a minute. Oh, I picked up my writs on this character. That's right. Let's check research quick. 1 day. 3 hours. We'll see about that one. I'll probably forget. What can I use that we don't ever use? Ancient Elf? Sure. That looks cool, though. Yeah, it didn't have a campaign? Yeah, wait, what do you mean the trailer was so good? Why are we talking about a game that's like 10 years old? Well, I don't understand. Is it like relevant today still? Are people still playing Black Ops 4? And does it still not have a campaign? Because didn't the community like freak out? They were like, this is unacceptable. And they insisted on the development of a campaign. I don't know, bro. I haven't played Call of Duty for so many years. Call of Duty sucks. It's garbage. It's a horrible game. They're all horrible. Bada boom. Give me something good. Chromium plating, that's good. 13 days, got plenty of time. There's no good games to talk about. So we're talking about Black Ops 4? We gotta have something else to talk about, man. And like, we gotta dig deeper than that, man. This is Black Ops 4, man. This is like one of the least relevant ideas. I don't want to. I hate Call of Duty, man. I'm upset now already, just thinking about it. I didn't want to think about it. Stamina poisons, okay. Mako. Regera. Ah.
Regera. Mako. Ta.
I hate COD and Assassin's Creed. Now what? Yeah, now what? That's it. We're done. Conversation's over. Stream's over. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Ooh, 3 tempering alloy from
I
that.
never thought I'd enjoy a stage
That was
mission
good.
before I went to
I feel like I'm missing
Serrano Con.
something. Oh, provisioning. Here we are. Let me get a little bit of DS. I don't hate Assassin's Creed. I'm just like severely disappointed in all the new ones. Whoa. Whoa, when you have 50%, when you have a 50% AVA, Alliance versus Alliance skill booster recipe scroll in your inventory, you can transform that scroll into 100%. Wow, that's crazy. 500,000 Telvar though is a lot. A lot. Like a freaking lot. Wow. It's Ruby Blossom Edge Strikes. We've got 9 of them from this event, which is quite good. This is what we want. The Apothecary Satchel. Screw it, man. Eat them all. Oops. I didn't mean to drink that. That sucks. If only it, like, didn't shift the inventory every 2 seconds. Assassin's Creed Shadows is still getting a lot of people hating it and liking it at the same time. Yeah, that sounds about right. What, Mr. Dragonborn? Hello, sir. There's a lot of mats. Have you heard of the Yasuke simulator? No, I've not paid attention to any of that stuff. As you know, I want nothing to do with it. You made a nice little home in Terraria that could hold 3 people. Wow, adorable. Are you playing modded or just vanilla? Because modded's got like a freaking trillion. A trillion, billion, gazillion. Like, stupid little freaking NPCs, bro. It takes 8 hours to get to Yasuke? The simulator is like a troll version of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Isn't the base game a troll version of Assassin's Creed Shadows, though? Like, I thought that was what they were going for. How do I get out of this place? I think we hook a right and then go out again to the right. Are you doing the Calamity mod again? Good luck, man. I wish you the best. I mean, you've already been through it a few times now, so you don't need no luck. You got that skill. I feel like the base game of Assassin's Creed is a troll version of what Assassin's Creed used to be, though. So, like, what the problem is? You know, like, I don't know. Why would they need to make a troll version of it when they already have one? For sure, we got plenty of cornflowers now. You play Calamity just for the nameless deity? I don't remember that one off the top of my head. I'd probably have to see it. You can have relationships with the NPCs? Oh, like they did in Odyssey? Of course. Of course. And it's always going to be like a gay relationship. There's no such thing as a straight one. Like if you're playing as a dude, there's no hot chicks that you can bang in Assassin's Creed Shadows, but like all the guys want, they want to sleep with you. All right, boxes. Bada boom. What else do we have here? Coffers? Satchels? It's not easy to filter these, is it? Yeah, they're all labeled like vessels and boxes and shipments, and like there's really no easy way to filter that. You kind of just have to scroll back and forth 15 times. Okay, what are we eating here? Can I eat that? No. Can I eat that? Yes. I need no drip? What, on the character?
Approach.
What do you mean? The character looks fine, dog. Crude red, hello. 4 gay, 4 straight relationships. So they wanted to keep it balanced. Good. Good for them. I'm really not into doinking the NPCs. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't understand why it's such a strongly demanded thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. Same filler for like 40 days. We have like 8 different characters, dog. What do you want from me? Dragonborn, how about you go change your socks, buddy? Ooh, these are researchable. I kind of want to keep them, but I'm out of space in the stinking bank. For sure, we've got to have one of those, right? Alright, hold on. We're getting there. Just trying to get cleaned up a little bit.
There's really no...
Strongly demanded because of Blade Runner 2049. I don't even know what that is. You forgot. I am old man incarnate. I don't know what anything is. I stay in my bubble and stay in my lane. I'll take your used socks. Ew. Gross, dude. Alright, we need to do another set of rents on this character. It's a movie with Ryan Gosling. I don't know who that is either. He has that hologram girlfriend. Oh, man, sometimes that sounds kind of appealing. Now and then. Depends on the day. Now, Simon, let me know if you can have a relationship in Assassin's Creed Shadows with Ryan Gosling. Then we're talking. We'll spark that conversation up real quick. Two bows? Man, this is a process, huh? Heard of Tron Legacy? I've heard of it. Never seen it. Never seen it. I feel like so much of our streams are just like, do you know about this? I'm like, nope. And like, you should know about this. I'm like, That's it. That's like 85% of our streams. Maybe like 35%. And then like a solid 60% is just ripping on Ubisoft. And then the other 5% is playing video games. Oh, Tiffany, dude, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate that, dude. That's very kind of you. Oh, 1% is space and math talk. Alright, yeah, so 4% video games, 1% space and math. I'm down with those ratios. They're not bad. We're good with that. When I said like 60% ripping on Ubisoft, you can squeeze in like all the other companies. It's not just Ubisoft, but they are the like, what do you, I don't know. What do you call it when they're like the people that run things? The spokesperson. They're the spokesperson for all the bad game developers and things that we hate. Whatever it is that you want to call it. Alright, hello, sir. Hello, hello. Sweet. Now, Bevs, you can buy a new SSD. Wait, did you ever get it to work? I still... Well, okay, so I'm not really having space issues on my PC anymore. I just reconfigured some stuff. And by that, I mean I deleted Arc. Like, dude, Arc is so big. I'm not joking. And yes, that's what she said. But Arc is like 200 gigabytes, man. Which is almost half the entire space on my whole PC. It's an outrageous amount of space. So, it's like really frustrating trying to play another game when you got Arc. So yeah, I deleted Arc and now I really have no issues. ESO's big. ESO's like 90. But I can have so many more games now. I have so much. I have so much space on my PC without Arc, man. It's crazy. 2% math because we talk about ratios. We're talking about ratios now? Well, no, I mean, this can be part of the 1%. I don't see an issue with that. It's not like we do it often. And yes, that's also what she said. Alright, we're gonna try to maybe pull some stuff out of the bank now in just a moment. I'm amazing, so yes, of course I figured it out. So, was it difficult? Was it a process?
Above the ruins of Alia Dune. A testament to the strength
Or did you
and
look
vigor
it
of
up
the
when you
Bosma
watch a
people.
video on YouTube? You watched a freaking YouTube tutorial, didn't you?
Think of the ships we could
Yeah,
build
you did.
with one so
You can't
powerful.
fool me.
Indeed.
I'd have done the
A
same
pity
thing.
The life of the tree is so prized by the Bosma.
Anything I need to learn?
They've made some
YouTube
sort
tutorial.
of accord with Percy to preserve such.
And some Indian guy will tell me
Civilized
exactly how it
man
needs to
should
be
have
done
passed such
with no
tricks.
freaking shenanigans.
Can you not
He
see
won't
the
even
strength
like,
it affords us?
you know,
The Grand Oak of Eldenridge has
he
stood
won't
for
even
millennia.
percent.
It has sheltered and fed thousands.
He won't even like
And what
cram a
has it
bunch of
got?
ads in your face, man.
The Bosma sit idly by their
Deal?
Deals and bargains.
themselves until the mer of value have to step in on your behalf. Then chop it down for timber.
Okay.
This will hardly miss a few trees.
You looked it up on
Thrice
Google,
busted
found
trick
a
sifting
Reddit
once
thread,
you
people
drink
explaining it in
salt.
2 sentences. That's nice. Yeah, man. I don't do Reddit, but there's been many a times I've been drugged directly to a Reddit thread for the purposes of learning something like that. So it works. We need to withdraw some stuff. We need to make some space in here because this is out of control. This is out of control. Oh my goodness. We have so many motifs, dude. I'm trying to save them all. Or like all the duplicates, I want to hold on to them so that we can sell them one day on the market. Obviously the prices are like super tanked right now because everybody's getting them. But eventually like the prices will actually be worth something. And we're gonna be glad that we kept them all. That's essentially what my thought process is. That can go. We can sell that. I'm thinking like any green recipes we could just sell. If we already have it, it's just garbage. And Mavio, I want to make sure that you know, that everybody knows that this shirt needs to stay on. Like, you really don't want to see it. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's not something you want. Is for me to take my shirt off. You want it to stay on, I promise. It's a guarantee. Okay. Now we can eat all this now.
You seek Azaz.
Deals and bargains. Only 200. Jeez, Ark Survival Evolved was like 500. Are you serious? You're joking, right? How is that possible? Take your shirt off. All right, Dragonborn, $500. 500. And no, not 500 like yen. Not 500 like South African coins. Nah, no rupees. 500. You just go to disk management, delete all the drives on the SSD, and create a single one. Oh, I didn't know you could just do that. All right, well, that's easy. You guys all want the shirt to come off? You realize that, like, you're all gonna go blind, right? Like, I'm trying to save you, like, pain and suffering. I don't know how else to say it. Alright. What else do we have? Shoot. Oh yeah, I wanted to sell those other recipes.
Looking for a deal? You came to the right crow. Big trades, small trades, good bargains, bad, but wait.
Dude, Ari, you're not wrong though about the
the
Reddit threads. Like Reddit threads can be kind of like beat around the bush type style. Like that, it can take a while to get your answer on a Reddit thread. But I feel like oftentimes if I'm like taken to a Reddit thread, I don't know. You could at least like scroll through it real quick. At least I skim through stuff. But a YouTube video, man, can't go wrong with a nice YouTube tutorial. Uruguayan pesos. Grim, hello, sir. The man, the myth, the beaver. The Grim, dude. The man, the myth, the Grim. Are we cool here? I think we're cool here. Alright, so now that we have cornflower, we need to get back on the first character. This is going to be like an hour-long process just doing writs. Simon, that's enough for me. One person. That's all it needs. That one person to say no, we're good. Shirt stays on. Do you accept Uruguayan pesos? I don't know. Does YouTube accept Uruguayan pesos? There's that. Now we go back upstairs. Grab the other one. I doubt it. I doubt that YouTube accepts it. Can you do that? Like, say you're from, you know, for Canada, for example. Can you, like, put a donation through YouTube and then, like, change your currency conversion? Can you, like, pay with your own currency, like, and just have it converted over to, like, freaking, like, rupees or something? Once Human when? I've been told Once Human's pretty good. I have no idea if we're ever going to play it, to be honest. I've seen, I don't know, like, a couple of clips of people playing it here and there. And I gotta be honest, it doesn't look super interesting to me. And I hate saying that because so many people have said so many good things about it. But I've never looked at it and been like, ooh, man, that looks good. Like, it's always just kind of like, oh yeah, alright, that's fine. That's a game. So, I don't know. It seems decent so far. Okay, so, alright, I'll tell you what. If you really enjoy it, let me know. Wait. Oh, I gotta go turn my writ in? Oh, I already have what I need in my inventory. How convenient. How unbelievably convenient. But yeah, man, alright, let me know how you feel about it once you get farther through. And I'm definitely open to considering it. Like, it's on my list of games. Like, but, you know, my list of games is massive, so it's like, I don't know, probably 200 games on that list right now. But, yeah, I'm definitely open to it. I'm not going to be closed-minded to, like, anything. Okay, wait, maybe not. There's some exceptions to that list. Most of what Ubisoft does is not on the list. Bada boom. We're getting there. Alright. We did open up a little bit of space, which is exactly what we needed. To the next character. You named the price. I'll pay the price. Are you telling me you're gonna donate $500 just for me to take my shirt off? Because I'm not gonna take my shirt off. Don't donate. $500. It was a joke. It was a joke. Open to anything. Hello Kitty Island Adventure next. When? Like I said, there's exceptions. Why was 1,000 to shave your beard?
So many visitors, so little time.
You better not unsubscribe when you see my bald face. You guys are talking an awful lot about donating to get me to do things, but I'm seeing an awful lot of not donating. Got every excuse not to make money, I know. Simon knows. Simon was here for that fiasco. Like, Simon was one of the few people, I think Mafia was here too, but like, there's a handful of people that were here to witness that catastrophe. There was a time when I did shave my beard and I didn't say anything. I just like shaved it one day and a lot of people just started unsubscribing and not coming back to the channel. People were very upset with me. They'd come into the chat and be like, why did you do that again?
The guild
You saw it on a short? Yeah. And people were like, this is not acceptable. They were like, you really shouldn't have shaved your beard. Like, you're really gross now. They were like, I'll be back in like 2 months whenever your beard is back. Like, got it. Understood. A bunch of people unsubscribed. I lost like 30 subscribers in a month, which blew my mind. So, as much as I'd love to take that $1,000, I don't know if it's worth it. You know, you gotta weigh the pros and cons here, man. Jorah Mako Ta.
Jorah Mako Ta.
Did you enter the wrong channel? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of people that were confused. Like, it's been a while since we've seen Jack Smithy, because I think he was trying to join the military, so he might, like, it might be a long time until we see Jack Smithy again. But, he came back and he was like, he literally had to do, like, a double take. He jumped in the chat, he was like, dude, I clicked off of the video because I thought it was somebody else. Like, yeah. Did I tell you I started Invincible? What is Invincible? I don't know, like, the movie? Invincibles? Dang it, dude. I'm always running out of these style pages. Or these, whatever they're called.
We tied.
Constantly. Living under a rock? I do. We were just talking about this, like, literally moments ago. I don't know what anything is, dude. I stay in my lane. I keep my freaking head out of, like, 99% of stuff in the world. You thought Invincible was decent? Is it a movie? It sounds like it's a movie the way you're talking about it. Grim, you say you're only here for the beard? So many people are, dude. As you know, if you can't be funny and you can't be handsome and you can't be smart and you can't like lift big things and put them down, you gotta at least have a giant beard. And like that's the only thing I have going for me. You come with a goofy voice. It's not that goofy.
Dragons.
This is my serious face. It's that show with Omni-Man in it. I don't know who that is. Never heard of it. Like, it doesn't even ring a bell. Dude, I told you. There's a pretty large portion of the streams that y'all are like talking about something and you're like, how can you not know about this? And I'm like, I don't know about this. I've never heard of Omni-Man. But it sounds like a man that could potentially have 2 dinglings. And that's a different movie. So, probably not the case. A year-long training montage pushing cars up hills both ways. No, it's gonna just be a year-long training montage of me like catching up on social media and just like scrolling Instagram and watching the news. Like, you gotta get caught up on current events. You're 15 years behind. All right, we're getting there. We're making progress. I know, it's a process here. But we doing it, we doing it. Can I not put that away? Shipment of planks. I must have missed it.
Looking for a
Omni-Man's from Mortal Kombat? Okay, that I did not know. But I'm not going to call you out for being a liar because I really have no idea. He's got 3? He's got 3 dinglings? Now that's impressive. That's also really unfortunate. Tiffany, you should get some sleep, dude. It is late. It's almost 2 a.m. Roll Exo up a hill, and I'll look like Sisyphus? Are you saying you're gonna roll me up a hill? And you'll be Sisyphus? Are you saying that I'm the boulder? For your information, Dragonborn, I've lost some weight in the last 2 months. Sucker. Gonna do a home design stream? Yes, eventually. For ESO, yes. One day we're gonna get there. I don't know when that's gonna be, but yeah, we'll work on a house one of these days. I want to put some serious effort into a house, and part of that process has been like collecting as many what are they called? Whatever the things are that go in your house. There's a word for it that I can't think of what it's called, but all the crap that you could throw in your house, I want like to collect so much just to have like a massive selection of things. And I want to make a cool looking house, man. We'll put like, it's not just going to be one stream. It's going to be like many streams of working on a house. 30 days. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But yes, without a doubt, we will do a house at some point. If you have suggestions as to which house I should try to get my hands on in the game, I'm absolutely open to it, because I'll be honest, I'm super picky and I have not found a house that I'm like, that's gotta be the one. I've been kind of, you know, looking around here and there. Every time I custom beaver guild hall, is there like are there beavers in this game? You look skinnier than tomorrow. That is so rude. That is so disrespectful. Barbie's dream house. Ari, have you been watching like some, you know, Hello Kitty, Barbie like TV shows lately? Is what's been going on with you? Your mind seems to be pretty well focused on all this like pink and pretty stuff. Are you okay? Is everything going all right for you? Are you you got a house full of daughters or something? You got like 6 women in your house? What's the deal? Dragonborn, did you get that from Queso? Dude, Simon, he's been comparing me to Queso from where is the beaver cosplay? Wait, do you want me to cosplay as a beaver or as Queso? Because I could probably do both. Dude, how funny would it be if Queso dressed up as a beaver? That would be one of the funniest friggin' things I've ever seen. It wouldn't make any sense, because like there's no way he'd be like, yeah, Exo Beaver, what a cool guy, I'm totally gonna like dress up as a beaver. Like, he has no idea who I am. But if that ever happens, if you guys catch him wearing a beaver suit, let me know. Kids got you watching girly crap. Sometimes it's like that. So, well, Mafio, you're just a strange. You know, that's you don't need an excuse. We say queso, beaver here's queso. I thought that's what his name was nicknamed after. Like, I thought that was the inspiration, was the sauce. I do like queso, but it's been a long time since I've had it. I like the sauce, not the streamer. Dude, I like Queso a lot. He's super funny. But I hate his chat. I hate his chat. It flies so fast that you can't even really read it anyway. But like, it's all just a bunch of 9-year-olds screaming about how like they want him to do something stupid. Like, that drives me nuts. How do I have both of these? Did you clarify it? He actually did. He won Best Streamer in 2024. Good for him, dude. That's awesome. One thing I really appreciate about Queso is that he's a real dude. Like, you know, he busted his ass to get where he was. He worked really hard, and he was able to quit his job one day and like turn in his resignation and be like, "Boss, I'm out of here." And man, that's awesome. I'm very happy that that he was able to find success in that. He deserves it, dude. He's a really good guy. Some other streamers, on the other hand.
Looking.
Alright, next character. We're making it. We're making progress. You're gonna win Best Streamer 2025. We're gonna have to get like a few million subs in between here and there if we're gonna make that happen. But I love the attitude, dude. Thank you. You seen some quesadilla clips? Wait. Quesadilla clips? I'm assuming it auto-corrected to quesadilla, but you meant to type queso. Yeah, dude, that's one thing that he's really good at, man. I don't want to say he's like severely self-deprecative, but he doesn't take himself super seriously. He knows how to joke and have a good time, man. Like you said, he embraces it. It's awesome, dude. Some people get really upset. Some people like freak out when you start making fun of them. And like, I kind of get it, but I kind of don't at the same time. Like, I don't know. Hey Beaver, Queso got popular because people made fat jokes in his chat. Are you saying that you're gonna be the one to make me famous? Dude, Dragonborn, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Go ahead. Keep doing it. I'll cut out like, dang it, dude, I'm gonna have to get fat. I'm gonna have to like actually get fat if we're gonna make this work. If the lane to fame is through fatness and jokes about it, like, I'm gonna have to actually truly get fat. But I love pizza, so this is not gonna be that tough. I'll cut out some like clips of me reading your chats and just getting like frustrated and pissed off. Be like, what? Basically just doing what Queso does. And then it's just gonna be your name over and over and over again. Because you're the only one that makes fat jokes. Dang it, I can't do that one. I don't want to use the cornflower because I feel like we don't have very much of it. You need a brown fur coat. Have I not? It's been a while since I've worn it because it's not cold. When I hit 1,000 subs, I asked you guys. I put up, I think it was a poll of like, you know, what could we do? What do you guys want me to do within reason for like a celebratory, hey, 1,000 subs, thank you guys very much. And you guys wanted me to wear a beaver suit. And my friend Zach saw this message in the Discord and immediately called me. And he was like, I got you a fursuit. It's on the way to your house already. He was like, you will wear this fursuit. And I was like, I guess I can't say no. And he literally sent a onesie of a beaver to my house, and I wore it for a while. I can't remember what the time frame was, to be honest, but there's plenty of streams out there where I did dress as a beaver. However, the suit is very hot. Like, it's hot as crap, dude, because it's a onesie and it's like all wool, or like not wool, but cotton. It's like thick cotton, dude, and it's very comfortable. But I would sit here and die of heat exhaustion if I had it on right now. So I you know, I'm not wearing it. I'm sorry. Beaver Spirit is a brown fur coat for a normal person. It is getting a bit long, isn't it? A pimp outfit for 2K? So what you're saying, Ari, is that you want a furry costume, but in pimp decor, right? Because I could get some more. We're working on that. We're doing the whole furry thing. we're gonna be selling furry costumes eventually. And if you want one themed like a pimp, let me know. If you'll buy it for 2K, we can make it happen. Did I do this? I think I did this.
Yeah.
Mafia, that's disgusting, dude. Ew. I thought you were blonde, man. What do you need to go shower or something? What happened? Why is it brown? The celebration, you must do a Soul's Gauntlet, 100% no hit and full knight's armor for 24 hours, no breaks, no skipping till completion. You are severely overestimating my capabilities as a video game player, dude. Like, not even close. You have no idea how bad I am. Like, I could get good. I've beaten a lot of Souls games. I feel like I do well eventually. But it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of practice, and it's going to be a lot more than 24 hours, and I'm going to have to pee eventually. So I think, yeah, full suit of armor is maybe a little bit too much to ask. You're not blonde? I was making a joke. It's not meant to be serious, Mafia, but... We're getting there.
You have more.
You wouldn't want that smoke either. It's a lot, dude. That's a lot to ask. Alright, we got one more random character. Curtains don't match the drapes. Something more reasonable instead. Something tells me it's gonna escalate. We could do a fishing stream. An ESO fishing stream. I think that would be exciting. 24 hours. All fishing. Nothing else. That would suck, dude. That would be so miserable. You're gonna stream Snipe my fishing? I feel like we're definitely gonna be doing some fishing streams eventually, but we're gonna have to get like some other people to do it with. Like we'll have to do it with like Bryson's gonna love the fishing. He'll get down and dirty with it. But we'll have to group up and do like an event. We'll make a day out of it or something. It's gonna take a lot longer than a day to catch all the fish and get the achievements for it, but like we'll try to have some fun with it, right? It doesn't need to be as painful as it's gonna end up being. Full Xbox game library, 100%, 48-hour stream, no breaks, no hit, no losses, gauntlet, and 100+ articles of clothing while being yelled at, and a full mariachi squad playing loud music in the back featuring the Diddler. Okay, when I said that I assumed you were gonna escalate, I didn't think you'd go that hard. Can we go back to the fat jokes? Is that is that something we can do? I'll fish with you? Yeah, absolutely, man. You gotta post that Master Fisherman's Guide. Wait, Master Fisherman's Guide. There's nothing to it. I could. There's nothing stopping me. I feel like that'd be a super easy video to make. Like, as far as I know, there's some food that helps with fishing. There's some passives. And that's it. And yeah, obviously you gotta like, you know, you gotta to find good spots to fish in because the puddles run out of fish, and you gotta bounce around a lot. So like finding some easy, consistent places to jump around would be really good. But other than that, man, I feel like fishing is not complicated. It's just you know, a matter of patience, because it's friggin' really obnoxiously boring. But yeah, dude, you're welcome to fish with us. Absolute. The more the merrier. I feel like you should get a bonus to your fishing. You should get like a 10% increased, like, rarity catch rate. Maybe not 10%, maybe like a 5 or 10%. Between 5 and 10, somewhere in that. 7.5% increase to your rarity catches or catch rate for fishing if you're like fishing side by side with group members. I feel like that'd be, you know, a good incentive to get people to fish more. And it would be fun. Funner than just fishing by yourself. Dude, I couldn't do my ABCs backwards if I tried. I've seen videos of people getting pulled over by the cops, and the cops like, all right, now I need you to hold your toe or hold your nose and then put your left arm out straight at a 90-degree angle, walk this line, and sing the ABCs backwards at the same time. I'm like, dude, I couldn't do any of those things individually on a good day. Like, there's no way, man. It's asking way too much. The Master Fisherman Guide, you gotta call it the Masturbator's Guide to Fishing. How did you know? Did you read it already? Because that is what it's called. You can sing the ABCs backwards while heavily intoxicated. I feel like you'd have to be drunk.
Warring among themselves until the myrrh of value
You can't do that sober.
on your behalf.
It's not possible,
Better
man.
to chop it down for tinder. The forest will hardly miss a few trees.
This lady just goes on her rant.
May your ears be stuffed
Who
with
the-
woolly fly larvae, your bowhand bitten by a rabid stoat. Moving on.
The material gain, dude, like, it's just crazy how
Tread
good these purple
carefully,
boxes are.
friends. Wouldn't want the forest
This is
to
exactly
swallow
why
you
we're
up.
doing the Ritz like this, man, because the loot is just, you know, you can't pass it up. I know it's boring, and it takes a long time. If we had mods or add-ons, it would be different. It wouldn't take nearly as long. We're going on an hour of just doing Ritz, which is just disgusting. The bloody disgusting. Like, we shouldn't be doing it like this, but we're making out like bandits. And the bank is full. Tiffany, you can do it too. That's impressive. You can write them on your arm before going out. You know what? Fair play. Fair play. I can't really argue with that. ESO should have alcoholic beverages that get you drunk like GTA, aggressively drunk fishing would give you a 20% rarity bonus. Yeah, but it would have to like be truly impairing to your gameplay. It would have to be like a drunkenness in the game where it makes it really hard to catch a fish. And like it's so easy because all you gotta do is press E on your keyboard when you see the bobber go down. But like that would be really funny though. Skyrim has that? Really? Just visualizing that stream with you streaming and you can barely hear you singing the ABCs because the really loud mariachi band. We're not gonna have a mariachi band because I would get copyright claims on YouTube. But you can pretend. Like that's, you know, that's fine. Alright. Now. Let's pull this banker out. Let's do a little bit of this. Boom, 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 boom. You are enlightened. My inventory is full. Dude, I can't win. Everything's full inventory. We have too much loot. All right, we're getting there. One step at a time.
You
Bowl of worms? I don't know if I actually have that on the other character. Sip of health. We'll hold on to that. All right. Whew. Almost. One more set of writs, bro. One more. Copyright claim for traditional Mexican music, LMAO. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, they claim you for everything. Like, if I fart too loud, YouTube will reach out and be like, hey, we wrote that. Did you steal that from us? That fart? And I'll be like, no, that was mine. They'll be like, incorrect. Copyright claims. And they'll take like a year's worth of revenue. Does ESO have mariachi instruments? I think they have pretty limited instruments. I don't know what all they have. I know there's like a flute, there's a drum, there's a little guitar, there's a bagpipe. I think there's tambourines, but I honestly don't know what else there would be. Oops. Speaking of which, of copyright stuffs, for the members-only streams that are coming in the future, monetization is going to be turned off. So there will be no ads. There will be no worries of copyright claims. Within reason, I don't, like, even if you're not making money, I think, like, if you just take someone else's content, I think that they could potentially still strike you for that. So there's going to be limitations. But I think we can play music and stuff, man. If I turn off all the monetizations. So yeah, that'll be fun. We can, you know, let loose a little bit, do some things that we can't normally do. So hopefully that is fun. Hopefully it's a good time. He's got no cone. Dang, dude, you took everything for that poor guy. You can't scam a crossing guard out of his cone, man. What else has he got left to live for? They definitely have a handpan? Really? I saw a few people having a little concert in Vardenfell. That's actually really cool. I like when somebody is like playing an instrument and somebody else joins them with an instrument and somebody else joins with an instrument, and before you know it, there's just a bunch of people like playing instruments in the game. The sad part is that none of the friggin' instrumentals actually line up in this game, which drives me nuts. It doesn't matter how hard you try to line it up, like start to finish, so that the beats and the drums and all the stuffs line up properly. It's all just like a freaking mess. And I don't understand, like, I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult to put the instruments on like a metronome timer, so that it starts at the same time, like in a world. Well, what would you put it? Like a worldwide metronome timer that is. It's not just local. It's not your own individual timer. It's like in general. Tiffany, that sounds like a you know, a spit or swallow problem. Mafia would help though. He'll slurp some up. You ready for me then? Mafia. Is this where we see Mafia become like a straight man that is not afraid of women? Because I never thought we'd see this day. Tiffany, you have no idea the windows of opportunity you're opening up for this man. One day he's going to be able to go outside. A straight white man. Well, technically he's got brown hair, so. Does that make him black? I don't know. His nana's black, so I think it counts.
To leave possessions with the
You just don't know how to play instruments. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No. No, mayonnaise is disgusting. No exceptions. Get it away from me. Oops. I didn't mean to, shoot. Is it materials? Consumables. Furnishings. Junk. Miscellaneous. Uh-oh. these things. I want to pull these out. Consumables. And no, I think the rest of that's good. But these can go away. Bowl of worms. Alright. We can almost do some daily dungeons, guys. Holy. Yeah, chill on the mayo. Dude, mayo's gross. There's few things in this world that I won't, like, devour. As you know, the fat jokes are plenty. Mayonnaise, not a fan, dude. You can keep it. That's... Wait, Mafia, I don't even want to know. Alright. Random veteran. Let's go hit up these rats too. Oh, you know what? No, I think I hit the horse guy too. So I think we're good there. Extra mayo, please.
It's fun. For just most see the. What's a few more?
Come on, healer. Yeah. Ooh, a new dungeon. I think this is one of the newest ones. Alright. This has got to be good. Do I have enlightenment still? No. We blew through all of our enlightenment with just writs, which is bonkers.
Destroys everything we hold dear. If you think you can fight through the army, take our new friends. But keep
Alright, this guy thinks he's so cool. Look at him.
First with a kill, get promoted. Ready your blade.
Okay. Our healer's not like super locked in, but it's okay. We're warming up.
For the true emperor.
I just need to not stand in the red stuff, yeah?
This is your last fight.
We do be beaming. What's this? Freaking recipes, okay. A history of Lapsuka. We should probably read stuff like that one day. We'll have a reading stream eventually too.
I am the oncoming storm.
Oh, my face, bro. Man. My toes were just barely sitting in that circle. Okay, I gotta get the healer back up. The tank's got this, yeah?
Try to stop us.
Dude, no worries, Dragonborn. I appreciate you very much, sir. Even your fat jokes. Take care of yourself, man. Dude, the healer needs to do something. He needs to, like, start rezzing people or something. Because, oh, don't drag the AoE over me.
We are unstoppable.
Why can't I res, dude? Come on now. It's just too much. It's too much for one man. You can only revive so many people. I'm curious what level the healer is. 472. I have no room to talk because I'm only like level 600, but I would expect him to actually heal. We'll see. Maybe they just needed to warm up. Maybe they just needed, like, you know, warm up. I don't know. Healer? Healer? Oh, I didn't mean to taunt him. That's not good.
I am an army of one.
Healer? I should probably take that off my bar. That's a bad thing to have. I don't think we're getting through this dungeon. Dude, no worries, Tiff. It's all good. Find something good. And everybody's dead. He should have used that opportunity to res somebody. He's doing good on his own, but man, that sucks. Mafia, sometimes you gotta get creative, man. I'd have popped the heal first. Taunt him! Taunt him!
We are unstoppable.
Taunt him! What are you doing? Oh my gosh, bro. We just can't. Wait, this is not gonna happen. If we're just dying like this, we're never gonna get through this dungeon. Trash day, walking up and down the streets. I should just stop resing the healer. I don't think he knows what he's doing. But like, we need a healer. It's a requirement for this dungeon. Why me? Brother. I'm just dead. This is just so unfortunate. Getting it. Dead though. My armor's all broken now. Honestly, the tank's gonna just solo the friggin' boss. I am not having a good time here. Why are you fighting me, brother? I'm dead.
I am the oncoming storm.
We're just gonna ignore the healer. Why is he attacking me, man? The tank needs to taunt him. Oh my gosh, I'm just dead. Holy good lord, this is probably the least efficient dungeon I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Combo wombos. The freaking healer's alive? The healer's running the freaking... Oh, that's not the set you want to see the healer running. Uh-oh. I pressed the home key. I just choked. I feel like that shouldn't even be allowed to be pressed during a game. That should be like soft bound out of your game keys. I don't even know how I did it. I think I was holding shift at the same time. Thomas, what up, my guy? Thank you. It doesn't help that all my armor's broken.
I am an army of one.
Oh, I didn't mean to taunt him. Oh, that's a mistake.
Try to stop us. How are you beating me?
You gotta admit, dude, the team's resilient. I don't have enough repair kits. Man, that was rough. I mean, I wish I had repair kits. The healer said, "I'll be right back." What does that mean? I don't think we're getting through that dungeon,
How would one find
but we're gonna try.
the tree is so large?
Oh man, that was stressful. Why at the entrance? No portal. You walked 10 miles yesterday in steel toes? Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of miles without steel toes. Well, congratulations, though. That's an achievement, sir. I hate wearing steel toes. I need like a good brand. I need like a comfortable pair of steel toes that I am a diehard fan for, because I just can't find the right pair, man. But to be fair, the ones I'm wearing right now are like freaking Walmart brand, so they suck. We just don't have a healer.
He's the dog who sniffed our island out. The tracker who led Orpheon's army.
Red Wings? I don't think I've ever even heard of those. But it sounds like a good brand just by the name. I'm gonna write that
Help from
down.
up here. I can protect you from attacks or uneven terrain, not both.
I'll need to take a look at those. Cause my steel toes, man, they're rough on your feet. They're not good for you. What's happening to this guy? We're gonna struggle on this one. If that last fight was hard, this fight is gonna be even harder. Red Wings are nice, depends on what your budget is, though. I don't know. I'm at the point where I think I'd probably drop a pretty penny on a pair of boots. Like, as long as I know they're gonna last for a pretty significant amount of time. I'm talking like, if they last 2 years, I'm cool with it. Healer, heal the tank. What's he doing? Healer, heal everybody.
You want to fix me? Fight me!
See clearly.
We really need to be focused on the boss. That healer, bro. He just can't live.
Track me if you can.
Find what you seek.
Choke on your own lungs.
Dang, brother, we just don't have the good healer. Man, I hate considering like maybe kicking somebody, but the healer is like dead weight, unfortunately. He's over there by himself. What's he doing? Why is he over there? And he's dead.
Mock priest, or I'll kill your friend too.
Let's see what the rest of the team thinks. Let's just, you know, dip our toes in, test the waters. It passed? They thought so too? Oh no. Now I feel like a bad person. What dungeon is this? Lepsiclusa. I said Lupic. Thomas Mafio is uncomfortably friendly as well, so you guys are gonna get along just fine. He's in the Dreadcell Reeve. Let's see. Lepsiclusa. See if we can pull somebody from the guilds while we're queued here. I could just slot like an overshield. I think would be fine. Oops.
Orpheon's the rightful emperor. If you don't believe that,
Like,
you won't live to see his
Chakram shields take stamina. Heals you or an ally in front of you. I feel like the shields are pretty good. They're a bit expensive, but creates a crux. Recasting a shield on a target increases the max strength of the shield. Really? Sometimes, wait, consumes crux to heal based on the shield's strength and every second. See, that's cool, but I think I'd rather it create crux. Wait, why is it not hitting the tank? Does it only hit 3 people? Not 4. Surround yourself. Wait. Discs surround you or up to 4 allies in front of you.
Come down here when you want to get crushed.
I hate it. People like the wedge style souls for working on concrete. The wedge style? What does that mean? Like, so that it lifts your heel up? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what I have. I know my heels are lifted. You'd work barefoot if you could? Dude, it's nice being barefoot. I'm barefoot right now. There's nothing like it. You know what's a good feeling? It's like first thing in the morning when the grass is still wet. Just like stepping out. Stepping out in the grass, dude, barefoot. Don't step in poop or anything, but you know.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
What do we do?
This one does not know.
We got sauced
His family is safe.
by our team. So... I guess we just go screw ourselves, bro. I don't know. I really would like to get a random daily done, but there is a part of me that wants to just jump into the rift on the primary account. Screw it. We're gonna just jump into the rift. Whatever, man. We don't need to do dailies. Although it is nice to get the double XP, it's not that big a deal. It's really not. Thomas, you would not be finding me naked in the creek, dude. Whatever floats your boat, but my boat ain't floating that way, dude. I heard about these little worms that crawl up your paper, and I since then have avoided getting naked. No, I think that's in like Africa or something like that, but it does freak me out though. Alright, I don't remember where we left off. I don't even think we actually got started on the rift, did we? No, not a single quest done. So, let's start with this first main quest. Why not? You'll send pics in the Discord? Thanks, Mafia. How do I get up there?
Well?
Oh, you know what? We'll have to complete this quest. Never got leeches? Yeah. Yeah, don't make me think about leeches. I'll never get in the
I'm
water
organizing
again.
our defenses here. If you need supplies, talk to Gary in the tapped vein. The King's Arrow. Well met, my friend. The town's under constant threat, and a horde of Reachmen took over the mine and sealed themselves inside.
Okay, how do we get in there then? Or how do we get them out, I guess?
Rizish is trying to break into the mine. We've got people trapped in there, and we need to understand what in oblivion the Reach are up to. Rizish is a clever little lizard. If anyone can find a way past their magics, she can.
Okay, we're good. I don't think need to ask any questions. So we're jumping in hot into the main quest that seems to not have anything to do with anything right now, but surely we learned some information, right?
The river runs with poison here. You'll want to stay back while we work our way inside.
And leeches.
Sk. The Reach vermin hide behind their magical shield. We must bring it down for the Pact and glory. Outside town, dark shamans imbue bodies with corrupt magicka. Take this talisman. Use it to remove the corruption and return the bodies to rest. Then we will turn the Reach's evil against them. Too few have the strength to oppose the Reach shamans. Hurry, before they do more evil here.
Okay. It says destroy corpses. I don't remember seeing any on the way in. Oh, there's a large AoE. Area of effect. Thomas, it does sound kind of nice though, like living in a nice, oops, that was not what I meant to say. Like living in like an area away from everybody, man. Just having like your own private, like creek that you can go and chillax and dazzle and do whatever it is that you want to do, man. It sounds nice. Why can't I kill stuff? Am I trash? It's not working. Oh, I have to shoot it. You would have thought for sure that jabbing around like that would fix that. Coyotes aren't friendly? I've seen people make friends with coyotes, which is really interesting. I don't know, they are like strange, like seriously, they're just wild animals. But it is really interesting to see that that they're kind of tameable. Not like fully, but kind of, sort of. That noise that my set piece makes is interesting. Why is it not breaking? Oh, it's got like a health bar. I thought it was a one-shot kill, man. How many did I leave behind? Some zebra hide? What? Are you from like South Africa? Where do you just find zebra hide, brother? I feel like this build sucks. It's not good. Gotta join the Discord. It was always donated to you. That's really cool. Sweet, dude. I don't even think I've ever seen a zebra hide at like, or a zebra at like a zoo. It's just something I've never seen. Obviously I've seen like videos, like I feel like everybody knows what a zebra looks like, but I can't even remember a zoo that would have had one. That's neat.
I can hear the Magicka singing with the talisman. The effigies are ready to receive your gift.
Mafia, you got that gift ready?
Imbue the effigies with the corrupt Magicka. That should clear the way into the mine. Look for the mine foreman, Gondis. He should know where the Reachmen are hiding, and if any workers survive. But first, you must open the way into the mine. Channel the Magicka into the effigies. That should lower the shield that blocks the mine entrance.
You heard them, Lady Mafia. Work your magic. I feel like if I can't, if I'm struggling to kill overworld stuff, like, there's no way this build's good. Stoons? Well, you know what? The pen from Stoons is probably completely irrelevant in the overworld. And, like, the armor from Chudon's is totally irrelevant. And then, like, Daedric Trickery has given me Expedition, Protection, Mending, Heroism, and Vitality, which is nothing that is offensive at all. The only thing I'm getting that's offensive is, like, Major Berserk, Major Force, Major Courage. And that's, like, every 10 seconds, maybe. So, yeah, it is a bad overworld set. I think it definitely performs better in PvP, but not as well as I'd like it to.
Quiet. Get down. Pray to hear it. Now quiet down, or you'll get us both killed. I'm happy to see you, but please keep your voice down. I don't know what they're looking for, but the bastards are all over the mine. They've slaughtered most of my miners. I think a few are still alive, held captive. Find them and free them if you can. Deep in the mine, in an ancient companion tomb. The Reachman shamans went into the tomb. Then the clansmen used 2 relics to seal the entrance. Their leaders are in the tomb, but you need those relics to get in. Sure as bones. I'm glad you're here. Look for my miners while you're exploring. They don't deserve this. Well, I hate to give this up, but I guess you need it more than me. This key opens the door to a hidden tunnel. It might help you get behind those guys.
That's crazy, because this guy was literally just going to run away, and he wasn't even going to give me the key. What a nice guy. He basically said, like, sorry about your luck, good luck. Man, they got all sorts of stuff going on here.
They're saving me for something horrible. You have to get me out of these vines.
They're gonna eat him.
Yes, they led Adana, Noria, and Reyna away through the mines. Find them, please.
Alright, we'll get them. No, you don't live in Africa? I was joking about the whole living in Africa thing.
Companions.
Did I just hit? No. What did I hit? It looked like my heavy attack like launched somewhere completely different. Maybe this is what I needed, was like a little bit of PvE with this build. Just to get comfortable. Like get familiar with it, you know? Got Cheez-Its. Okay, I'm choking.
Free me from these cursed vines. I can't stand this much longer.
These vines look like they stink.
I heard the shamans talk of Sinmur, some ancient creature. Evil, I guess.
Okay, I kind of went the wrong way, but that's okay. I totally interrupted him.
Need to be wiped out. These vines, they're so tight. The shamans found a tomb deep in the mine. I'm not staying around to see what they're up to.
Can I connect to the target with my dash before my heavy attack does? It's kind of hard to tell. What the? That little tiny box got in the way, I think. Like, couldn't do anything for a second.
I don't want to die down here. What will my brother do without me?
Should we just leave him? The one guy, just leave him
Out of
behind.
here. Got to find my brother.
Yeah, dude, Thomas, hiking and exploring is
shamans
fun,
are
man.
looking for some
Just gotta be
long-dead
safe.
monster.
That's all that matters, right? Well, it's not all that matters, but... You know, come prepared for anything. The more you hear about the new Nintendo 2 situation, the more wait. The more I'm like, and I'm gone. Gotcha. Alright, sorry. I like choked reading that for some reason. I feel like it wasn't a complicated sentence, but I just couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I pretty much immediately I felt that way. I was like, I'm gone. I don't have any interest in the Switch 2. Is there an upstairs? There must be. If we go this way and down and around, we might be able to get there. Yeah, Mafia, you're right. You're right. I normally reserve myself for tall, skinny, brown-haired, strange men from the internet. That's my type right there. I don't know. I was trying real hard to describe you, but I have no idea what you look like. You have black hair and your downstairs is brown? Are you sure? Something tells me you didn't go to like grade school and learn your colors, because I don't feel like it's normally different, is it? Is that a thing? Does the downstairs not match the drapes sometimes? I don't think I've ever met anybody that has like different colored hairs from one spot in their body to the other.
Thank Kain you made it out
You
alive.
broke the death grip of Nintendo? When you say death grip, you mean like the really lazy games that they've been putting out lately?
can't believe anyone survived. Sure, stone is forever in your debt.
Alright, this way for sure, yeah. He's Asian downstairs? Does that mean it's just all blurred out? Okay, so we can't use this door because it's locked. So... what? Okay, I'm just a bit lost. Those jabs are freaking worthless, man. They don't do anything. I need something better than jabs, like... they're just not working. Look at them. They hit like a wet noodle. Light Furry, hello? I was gonna say hello to you, but then I couldn't stop sneezing. I'm sorry. Hello? Excuse me. What? It's been nothing but lazy crap for a while, but you grow up playing all those old games, and nostalgia is a strong drug. It is. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. You make a good point, man. Like, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I'm sorry. Mafia, that's... calm down, buddy. It's a different language. I'm trying to think of, like, the last time I played my Switch. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Well over 2 years. I got a Switch so that I could strictly play, what's that game? Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I loved it. I love Breath of the Wild. I thought it was a lot of fun. Was it the same games that I played with... now, how'd that fireball go the other way? But they're completely different games. They're not the same. They're not nostalgic to me. The new Zelda games, that is. And I tried playing it. Look, the new Zelda games are good. I liked them a lot. Or at least the Breath of the Wild. I didn't play the one that came after that. Even though I would imagine it's probably the exact same thing. It's probably good, just, you know, the same thing. More of the first one. I tried playing some, I think, 2 different Pokemon games that came out in recent years, and I hated them. Like, alright, I didn't hate them. They were just, like, they're below average. They were, like, pretty mediocre open world exploration themed like Pokemon. I hate to say this, but like the open beta for Pal World was more appealing than some of the newer Pokemon games to me. Crazy to say that, because like I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Like I adore Pokemon, man. I grew up with that like real close. Like I've said this before, but I never left the house as a kid without like 2 extra sets of AA batteries. I did not play around, dude. Like my Game Boy went everywhere with me, and so looking at the new games, like it doesn't even come close to comparing to the enjoyment that I got from those games when I was younger. And yeah, nostalgia has a lot to do with it, but that experience of like not appreciating the newer games nearly as much as the old ones, I just was like, I'm good. I'd rather just move on. So you've got almost all the Zelda games played. They're good games, man. They're a lot of fun. Zelda's an amazing series, and so is Pokemon, but they need to do something better with the new games. They need to innovate. They need some creativity. They gotta like, I don't know. They gotta do something, because whatever they're doing right now is just wrong. I love the idea of open world Pokemon games, and you know, like most games that come out nowadays, there's good things to be said about them. But I think the negatives heavily outweigh the positives, and at least in my opinion, like like the idea of open world exploration with Pokemon literally running around is really cool. That is such a cool feature. But what I want to see is like environmental interactions. Like I want to see so much. I want to see every single Pokemon filling in its niche like in the world, in the ecosystem, like, and I want to see like Pokemon like climbing up trees and grabbing berries and like knocking berries down for other Pokemon. I want to see like I want to like be riding the bike through the world and like hit a rock or something and the rock pops up and it's a freaking Graveler or a, you know, like there's so much that I would love to see to make the worlds of the new open world Pokemon games more immersive and just enjoyable. But I don't know, I can't get into them. And not only that, but the new Pokemon are kind of friggin' stupid too. Like, I think we've talked about this before as well, but there's like a set of keys. But like literally, like that's one of the new Pokemons. It's just a set of keys. And it's got like eyeballs on it or something. Freaking stupid, man. The lack of creativity is just unbelievable. So I'd love to see more, man. And that brings me to another point. For potentially, because Nintendo is so incredibly aggressive, they're unbelievably aggressive with lawsuits, with demonetization, with everything. You can't touch a Pokemon. You can't touch any Nintendo games without having like a legitimately contracted situation with them and saying like, hey, we reserve the right to play this game because we have, you know, a contract with so-and-so, and it's really difficult to actually monetize Pokemon games. So I think that like we could probably not monetize Pokemon games. Like I would love to maybe get into some older Pokemon games in the future, but strictly for like members only. And I hate to say it like that because I don't want it to be for members only, but if we turn off all the monetization formats for the members only streams, there's a chance we'd be able to squeak out some like Nintendo games from the old days. I think that could be a lot of fun. We'll see. We'll work something out. I'll do some research, see if I can actually make it happen. I'd love to play like freaking Pokemon Yellow or something, or Pokemon Ruby and Emerald. Like that'd be so friggin' fun, dude. Haven't tried it yet, but you just grabbed it. Oh, from the bridge. I thought you were... Mafia, I thought you were talking about Pokemon for a second.
But I must retake Followstone. Our worst nightmare has come to life. Sinmur has returned. The ancient enemy of the companions must be faced once more. 1,000 curses on the Reachmen. Sinmur must be stopped, somehow. It falls to us. We must rally the companions and face Sinmur together. Are you with me? We've done what we can for Showstone. The villagers can deal with the aftermath. We have other concerns. While we were here, the Reachmen attacked Fallowstone Hall. The Companions' Hall, our ancient headquarters. It perches on the mountainside above Showstone. We must see if any are left to save, and then we take the hall back. Can I count on you?
Yeah, brother.
Together we'll storm Fallowstone Hall and teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget. Fallowstone Hall must be retaken. There are relics hidden.
Well, you just said that. You don't have to repeat yourself. We got it. Yeah, dude, Thomas, I know you said you'd be right back, but
moving, lads.
The original Game Boy would be really cool to get. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin to find my old Game Boy. It's most definitely like is in the dump or something somewhere, like, or sold. Like my mom used to sell all my stuff as a kid. Like I have like no games or systems or anything left from when I was a kid because she used to like sell it, and I'm 99.9% sure that Game Boy is gone. But you can get like a refurbished Game Boy. They're not cheap because they don't make them anymore. So you know you're kind of like digging deep for collections, kind of almost. So it's possible to get one, but I believe it's rather expensive to get one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Emerald's where you stopped playing Pokemon? I think I stopped probably around like Diamond and Pearl. I think Diamond... Oh, you know what? Platinum came after that. So those were like Nintendo 3DS. I stopped playing at Platinum, I think. And then... Which one did I think I tried to play Pokemon Shield. And I forget what the other one was. I think I bought Pokemon Scarlet, but I was so like disappointed with Shield that I just like never even played again.
How can I... Oh, it's you.
Aye,
I've finally found my way in the world. The Pact has given me purpose, a reason to live beyond Bleak Rock. I'm actually here on a mission, but I'm a bit over my head. Can I ask an old friend for help? I've been tracking a dangerous clan matron of the Reach. She's meeting with a Covenant spy. Alone I could take her. Here with her tribe, not a chance. Will you help?
I'll get it done.
Shouldn't he be at the hall?
Alright, that's crazy.
It's just
Getting like the original Game Boy that's in black and white for like $5. Back in the day, dude. Back in the day. The Hizow. That's crazy. It's a huge deal. You can probably, if you like, you know, if it's in good shape, if it's like, you know, no scratches, no nothing, still got the stickers on it, you could sell that thing for like $1,000. Like the market for Game Boys and all these older gaming consoles is massive, man. Like, people are really willing to pay a pretty excessive amount of cash for them, and for a good reason, man. They there's a lot going on there. There's mostly nostalgia, I would say, but it was a lot of fun, man. I feel like I spent more time on my Game Boy than I did anything else as a child. Like, if you were to pull up like a graph scale of all the time I spent doing different activities as a kid, the Game Boy is absolutely #1. Well, that was easy. That was a really simple quest. I'd like to get up there. I thought maybe that cave was going to take us up top, but it did not. Maybe we'll get to go around here. You're thinking about selling it? You might hold off for a couple decades. Make sure you store it well, because a lot of times the battery packs, or like the portion of the Game Boy where you put the batteries into it, the battery port, whatever it's called, there's a word for it. A lot of times that kind of stuff corrodes and needs replaced eventually. But
are you ready for this?
You know, it would be pretty much like pennies to the dollar to refurbish it than it would be to buy a brand, like a new one from somebody else. So like if you refurbish it one day, you know, you spend like $200 refurbishing it, you could make some serious cash. But why would you want to sell it, man? Like that's well, I don't know about giving it to your kids, but that's something like there's a lot of things you hand down to your kids, but like one of the OG Game Boy consoles or like handhelds, that might be something you put in a glass case somewhere. You know? Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be appreciated very well by a young kid.
It's my fault.
They'd
I
be
brought
like,
our
"Dad,
best blades to shores.
this sucks."
The recruits I left behind never had a chance against the savagery of the Reachmen.
Use it as a paperweight.
I'm told survivors retreated to our shrines. Find them and rally them to the hall. I'm going to hold the main doors. I'll wait for you there.
I'm on it.
We're holding them here.
I
Rally
think
the
it'll
others,
break it,
quickly.
probably, yeah. They'll be like, "Why is it not a touchscreen? Like, why can't I press buttons on the screen?"
Sounds good. I've heard Skaldssvari holds out at one of our shrines. You rally her to the hall, and I'll get the others.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Isgrabor.
Isgrabor. Little bearbies.
Don't come near me. I'll gut you if you touch me.
That's what she said?
To the hall.
Oh, okay. That was really awkward.
See you back at the hall.
Nelson, what's up, brother? You have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. That's, I think the version that I had was the Game Boy Advanced. I don't know if it was the SP, though. I know I still have my DS. It's in a box somewhere. My poor Nintendogs are probably dead. It's been so long. Whoa, what the heck? You have a sweet little 1970 cruiser style bicycle you want to refurbish. Wow, dude. I bet there's a market for things like that too. That's really cool. See, that would be something your kid would be super grateful for, I think. Maybe.
Sage Tyrora is dead.
Depends on how they're raised, I think. Some kids don't leave the house anymore.
I swear it.
There's a whole generation of youngins that has not seen what sunlight is.
I lead, I bear the blame. Tears and mead are for another day. Wish she was here, though. We need her right now. The Reachmen are in the vault beneath the hall. Our most treasured artifacts are down there. Reach shamans have placed one of those damn spell shields on the door. Tyrora would be able to... Wait.
No, grass is not a myth. I've seen it in Minecraft. Come on, dude. Be real.
I just realized. Sage Tyrora still may be able to help us. This pouch of ashes, we use it to commune with the ancient spirits of the hall. She's nearly dead. And if I know Tyrora, angry. At each of the memorials near the hall is a small brazier. Burn the ashes at each altar, and see if you can locate Tyrora's spirit. I'll rally the men here and inside the hall.
The Schwinn crate bikes are worth bank? Dude, I don't know jack squat about bikes. So you're speaking Greek to me, but if you say so, I believe. I wish there was a way to proc AoE off balance without having to use a lightning staff. Oh, did I not talk?
Why are you talking to me? Enemies are in the hall.
Okay, we need your help.
I can still feel the touch of their knives. The pain. I feel the call of Sovngarde, but I will help you before I go.
Dude, my grandmother has a really old bike. Like, this bike might be from the 40s or 50s. It was given to them by their parents, I believe. And it might be a little bit younger than that. It might be like from the 60s. But, like, they just have it like sitting in their living room. And I think it holds like a stuffed bear or something like silly. But it's a really cool looking bike. It's like super tiny though. It was meant for a child, like a really small child. And it's actually a tricycle too, but like, it's amazing to see how different things are now from when, like, you know, from 40, 50 years ago. Just the design of things, man. Like, they made things, like, real different back in the day. Like, so... Oh. Some of my favorite cars are like from the 70s and 60s. Man, some of the cars are beautiful. Like, I think my favorite car to look at I've ever seen is maybe like a Mustang. Like the 69 or 70 Mustang. They're just different, man. They're not the same things anymore. Everything's made of plastic now, and it's all like... Basically everything's the same. There's no creativity, there's no freaking nothing. The cars from back in the day were beautiful.
We must get into the vault.
Yeah, I'm built to last too. I used to know an older guy that had a 66, or sorry, not a 66. They didn't make Mustangs in 66. He used to have a 69 Mustang, and he treated that thing like better than he treated his own kids. It sat in his garage forever. Like, it just sat in his garage, unless it was a beautiful, bright, clear day outside in the summertime, and he would pull it out of the garage and then wash it and then put it back in the garage. Like, but you can't blame him. Like, that thing was crazy looking. A little 66 Chevy Nova. Dude, I bet that thing would still run. I've heard good things about Chevy Novas.
Sage Tyrora answered your call. Sure, bless her. I must ensure the hall is cleared. I need you to go into the vault, kill any Reachman you find, and check on the relics we guard there. Aye, we've the honor to safeguard the legendary axe Wuthrad. It rests in the vault, secure in the arms of Iskramor's statue. Please ensure that it's safe.
So this is interesting. We're learning about the axe of Wuthrad. The Wuthrad axe, if you played Skyrim, there's a pretty solid chance that you joined the companions and you did this quest of collecting the pieces of Wuthrad. Now, from what we know, Skyrim takes place about, what did we come to the conclusion of? It's like 1,000 years, almost. It's like 980 something. So like about 1,000 years after Elder Scrolls Online. So, the Axe of Wuthrad is currently, seemingly, solid. It's in one piece, and it's being guarded by the companions. So this might actually end up being a really interesting quest. At least in comparison to, like, Skyrim and all that.
For the love of Kine. You don't know who Isgramor is? Or the tale of Wuthrad? He was the greatest of all Nord heroes. The harbinger of us all. He brought humans to Tamriel, leading a fleet from Atmora. They had some trouble with the elves that then ruled the Rift. But Isgramor and his companions dealt with them. Ha! Isgramor led the companions on a campaign of vengeance against the elves. Wielding his axe, Wuthrad, the harbinger of us all, led his warriors in a rampage across Skyrim. The cowardly elves fled before the Nord's wrath, and Skyrim was ours. I must ensure the hall is cleared. I need you to go into the vault, kill any Reachman you find, and check on the relics we guard there.
Okay.
Aye. We've the honor to safeguard the legendary axe Wuthrad.
Got it.
It rests in the vault, secure in
Yes,
the...
you said that. You're good, brother. Ari, it is interesting that you say that, because, like, hear me out. I have a theory, Ari. Back in the 60s, when, like, 60s, 70s-ish, when, like, musical and artistic creativity was at its peak in the States, the United States, I think it's because drugs. I think it's like because psychedelics and like things like that were so prominent. They were like widely accepted and used all over the place. And if you know anything about politics, somewhere around the late 60s, early 70s, a whole bunch of psychedelic substances, including marijuana, was, you know, turned to be illegal. And that is like the downfall. Good night, Tiffany. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Hope you get some good rest. But that was like the downfall of all creativity. Like, people just stopped doing drugs, dude. Or, like, psychedelic drugs. Like, there's a difference. Because, like, the 80s was filled with coke, dude. And you could tell. You could tell everybody was ramped up on coke just by, like, the stuff they started producing. And it's not that it was, like, horrible, but it definitely wasn't the same as all of the like LSD-laced stuff. Like, dude, just the stuff that they came up with, man. The music was friggin' insane, dog. But, like, after all the psychedelics and stuff became, like, illegal and everybody stopped using it, you can see, like, there's a period of, like, 10 or so years where things started to fade out. And then the 90s, dude, the 90s sucked. Like, nothing was creative. Like, look at the cars that came out in the 90s and tell me it's not different. Like, tell me right now that there's not a significant difference between the vehicles that were created. I'm talking like the cosmetic design of the vehicles. The difference between the 70s and the 90s. Like, there's a massive difference. And I think it's the shift, man. I think it was the shift of, like, psychedelics and stuff becoming illegal. And then, like you said, you look at the 2000s and you're like, oh, it's so much worse. But what's not to love about a plastic box? Wow, that was very strange lag. Because that's what we all drive now, is just like square plastic boxes. Man, I like having that expedition. That major expedition is a bit of a game changer when you're running through a dungeon. I'm still looking for crates and all that. I'm not really having much luck in here. I wasn't even paying attention to the map. I could have been going the wrong way.
Yes, Wuthrad is now ours. The others have done their part. They know about doom.
Man, those jabs are just friggin' worthless. They don't do jack squat. A plaque sits at the feet of the statue. Ilgar, youngest of son of Ysgramor, the greatest of all. The greatest of us all? Captain of the Duram Zoo and the hero of the 500. Ysgramor himself. The hands of the statue are clenched, as if they had once held something. A plaque sits at the feet of the statue. Ysgramor, the greatest of us all. He bears Wuthrad, mighty axe of legend. Okay, well, they stole it. Maybe we should just make a bunch of drugs legal again? What could go wrong? Yeah, I think, hot take, but I think that they should absolutely allow all the medical research, like guns blazing, dude, everything, like medical research for every substance. There should be nothing that holds us back from like trying to understand these substances better and how they affect our minds and bodies. As far as like full legalization goes, like I think it would be really beneficial if we learned as much as we can about the physical and mental effects that all these substances had on our bodies and our minds, and we educated the public thoroughly on it. Just like learning how to drive. You need to get your license to do it, man. Like, if you're gonna jump into something like psychedelics, man, you should learn about it. You should understand it better, and you should respect it as well. And it should be done safely, right? That kind of thing, man. I feel like sounds boring and expensive. We saw them tested on monkeys. That's not the same, though. They're definitely opening up the gates for things like that. But Thomas, man, thank you very much. Dude, I appreciate you hanging out today. It's always a pleasure. So, good night to you too, sir. Take care. But yeah, like, they're definitely making progress, but it's hella slow.
What did you find in the vault?
Wuthrad was stolen?
It's as I feared then. Wuthrad is the only weapon we know that can send Sinmur back to oblivion. Trolls take every one of them.
Take some.
Something always leads to another, and change can often be difficult to accept. However, we must continue. It's the only way. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde, and Followstone needs a new sage. Skuld Savari has asked my permission to try for the position, and I've given it. The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Followstone's shrines. If she is acceptable to our ancestors, visions of the 500 in their prime will appear. Will you accompany her?
Hold, soldier!
I don't know. Arya, I think, was it New Zealand? There was a country in South America, I'm blanking on the name of it. I want to say it was New Zealand, but it's New Zealand. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but they had like a massive drug problem. Like, not necessarily revolving around psychedelics. This was more like a heroin, cocaine, like all that, methamphetamines, like all those types of drugs, the really bad stuff, the stuff that ruins lives, like in the blink of an eye. They had a horrible epidemic of it, and I believe what they did was they legalized everything, and instead of treating the people that were involved in, you know, the abuse of these substances as like criminals, they started treating them as victims and as like patients, people that were ill. so they implemented like all these different rehab programs that were funded by the government and were free to get into, and instead of being arrested and charged with like, you know, possession and use and sales and all this, like you were treated like, you know, you've got a problem, like an addiction. And it didn't exactly fix everything, but it, from my understanding, made a pretty significant jump in the right direction. Is legalizing everything the right move? No, I don't think it is. But I do think that the state of everything being illegal definitely has a pretty negative impact on a lot of things in different ways. And it's not like, it's not a one-to-one. We're on Hot Topics today. Well, it's not a one-to-one ratio. Like, illegal means it does bad things. Like, nah, that's not how it works. There's so many different things involved. So many different functions and so many different like programs that could be implemented, and like social normalities and stuff that affect how it like impacts people's lives. Like there's so much, there's too many factors to say that like just legalizing things is gonna, you know, make the difference. Like you have to implement programs of rehabilitation. You have to make sure that people are treated like people and not like villains. And addiction is a serious problem, man. Like it's also genetic too, which is really crazy. They found that like some people, depending on your DNA, are like significantly more susceptible to addiction and whatnot. Like we're learning, but it's just real slow going. It's unfortunate because, you know, there's a lot of people that got to make the mistakes in order to learn from them. But that's just what life's about, I guess.
I hope so. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde. Fallowstone deserves a sage, someone to record the companion's deeds. But first, I must prove myself. The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Fallowstone shrines. Visions of the 500 in their prime should appear to them. Will you take these prayer beads and accompany me?
Where's Loba when you need him? Who the heck is the 500? We've heard this before now. I should have paid a little bit more attention when they talked about it the first time.
Ysgramor's son.
From distant Atmora, my lord and father Ysgramor gathered the 500 companions. My brother Ilgar and I were...
Ilgar? Oh, I was trying to listen.
A mighty
Thought I could
fleet,
multitask.
the harbinger of us all, led from Atmora, across the seas to the shores of Skyrim. The tale of the landing is not mine to tell. I give way to my brother, Ilgar.
Ilgar.
Alas, my elder brother Ingol, right arm of our father, perished in a great storm during the crossing. Grieving, Lord Ysgramor and I led our diminished host onto the shores of Skyrim.
Man, imagine like being called back from the dead for your
Ilgar.
spirit to come back to the real world, or you know, to the physical world, and your spirit's just being disturbed and ripped out of freaking, you know, whatever like meat hall your afterlife is taking place in, and you're like, man, this must be really important, and they're just like, yeah, we wanted to hear about how it was like a war or something, like. We heard a lot of y'all died, and we don't really know why. And imagine being just sent back after you just explain it, put on like a little play, because it feels like they're doing like a stage play almost. Like you just be haunting people. Gotta have fun somehow, man. Now imagine how boring the afterlife would be if you were just like eternally floating around, just ghosting it up out there. Of course you'd haunt people, man. It'd be the only thing you'd be finding to entertain yourself. Mafia would be over there pulling a freaking Ghost Hunters or a Ghostbusters. That one scene where the guy gets like invaded in his bed by a ghost. That would be Mafio's ghost right there. Don't cross the streams.
Time immemorial fell like grass before our blades. The companions of Lord Ysgramor soon ruled all the land. Behind the shields and swords of the companions, others settled here from far off Atmora. Our people prospered, and the fame of Isgramor, harbinger of us all, spread across Tamriel.
Ilgar.
The last shrine is to Isgramor, the harbinger of us all. He led the companions to Skyrim and drove the elves howling to distant lands. With his mighty axe Wuthrad in hand, none could resist Isgramor. Soon all foes fled before him. Only one, the dread half-giant Sinmur, leader of Skyrim's giant clans, dared to face Wuthrad and Isgramor.
Okay. So we are learning a bit about how do you say it? Wuthrad? But do we know the origins of Wuthrad? Do we know how it became such a iconic weapon that was used to smash down armies of elves in this time of conflict?
Even the giant Sinmur fell to the might of Isgramor and Wuthrad.
And so shall all the companions' foes fall.
I can't remember which of the 13 the companions worship, but I would imagine maybe that weapon was developed by that Aedra. Not Daedra, Aedra, right? I'm assuming it's an Aedra. I don't believe... Is it Hircine? Maybe it's Hircine. Maybe it is a Daedra, bro. I can't remember if Hircine is a Daedra or an Aedra, but like... Because I believe the companions are by blood werewolves, and werewolves are of the family of Hircine, and Hircine is he's like the Daedric god of hunt or something, but he might not be a Daedra, dude. I can't... Wait, we need Lobo here to hit us with the lore, dog.
I don't know.
Just crawl back into bed. No worries, Tiff. Good night to you. Get some rest.
Thank you for your time and support. May I have the beads back?
Well, you might want to wash them first.
Companions, rise and honor Skald Svari as she ascends to the post of sage. Skald Svari, we are here to honor your courage, wisdom, and strength. You have proven yourself worthy to be our next sage. Do you swear to uphold the tenets of the companions and to defend Fallowstone Hall with your life?
I do.
Then arise as Svari, sage of the companions of Fallowstone Hall.
I've worked my whole life to achieve this. Thank you for honoring me with your presence.
Dude, her shirt blends with her skin so well that it looks like she's just super hairy, but only shaved like her elbows. Like, that's exactly what it looks like. She just shaved her elbows.
Recording your deeds here will be my first act as sage of Fallowstone Hall. The companions will recover from this setback. Vigrod and I will make sure of it.
Nice. I kind of like this lady. She's chill. She's well-spoken. I feel like she's got a good head on her shoulders.
I have news from Vernon Wood.
Okay.
The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Gyakiel needs all able blades to head there right away.
Right away. Okay. We go. I kind of want to do Boulder's Pass. Or you know what? We should hit this first. I think that was a dolmen. I should at least step on it so that it stays on the map and we can tell when it's active. I would imagine there's still people running through the worlds just like cranking out dolmens and other things like that. Whoa. Alright, well now we gotta do this delve. I feel like I shouldn't take 3 sets of jabs to kill an enemy. It's just too much. Is this it? No? Dude, Fort Greenwell, is it this? It do be this? Doobie. That's a good song.
I'm hurt.
A suspicious keg. Pour some wine from the keg. Better take some of this wine with me. Your desire to drink grows stronger. Interesting. We should put the bottle away. Put the bottle away. Wow, that's crazy. It had to ask us twice. Like, are you really sure you want to put this bottle away? You might like it. Ugh. Okay, I feel like there's maybe something over here I missed. Probably not, though. Surely it's just a dead end, yeah? Doobie. All of it. Anything on the table, give it to me. Now we gotta follow this person at 110 miles an hour because we can't be having them steal the freaking boss. What the heck, dude? Whoa, buddy! Who do you think you are? I was not expecting him to drop the friggin' Dragon Knight ultimate on my head. I didn't even know it was the boss. I should have waited for the other random to get here so he doesn't have to, like, wait 10 minutes for the boss to spawn. Can we not go through that door? No, we cannot go through that door. Let's just hit this. Keep forgetting, I want to plug some champion points in. I doubt I have anything to make a checkpoint, but I mean, it won't hurt to throw that in, yeah? What was I going for? A little bit of this. So close. There is a part of me that wants to try to do... Wait, why am I doing rejuvenation on this? I don't think I need that. If I have Juggernaut, then I for sure want Hardened. So we increase the duration of our crowd control. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that, man. Is there anything else I should throw in the bar? Not yet. Man, I feel like that's not that much crit resistance either. It's gonna come out to be like 660, I think. Excuse me. Wait. Changes. Ah, the game lied to me. I feel like I really don't want to do this. It's gonna be suffering. Pain and suffering, but screw it. Let's try Battleground.
The King's Arrow? Well met. Don't suppose you lead a vanguard of troops to Vernum?
No. But, I mean, I am kind of a vanguard of troops. We got this. We got
Another
this.
mouth to feed and house. You'd better be good. Don't suppose you're bringing any reinforcements, are you? Hours ago, we tracked Straw, the bastard, to Vernum Wood. The Reachmen know they're not... It's not what we thought. The Worm Cult. They're here.
Oh, snap. So the Worm Cult's infesting the Rift as well.
It gets worse. They're doing something to the Reachmen. I need to keep watch for any other soldiers coming through. Talk to Dajahil and the Centurion if you want to pitch in. Good luck.
Got it.
Halt! In the name of the King.
In the name of love. I don't know why. But, I feel like we haven't really seen much of the Worm Cult, if at all, in the entirety of the Ebonheart Pact. Which is really interesting, because I feel like they played a pretty impactful role in the Aldmeri Dominion. And I thought we'd see more of them, but we've only, like, kind of just dipped our toes into it. Boop. In the name of love. Can I get up there? For sure, right?
Follow me. This place is crawling.
Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Okay, this is not as exciting as I thought it was going to end up being. What are we doing here, man? I mean, the recoveries are nice. But I feel like the recoveries that you get from that one thing is just not enough. If it was like double that, maybe. But like a heavy attack will just kind of solve everything that that one passive gives us from that tree. Alona Sanctum. Is there no quest to pick up here? Let's go do this main quest. We'll find what we're looking for eventually.
Welcome to Vernum Wood. Dark waters run in this river. This is what we know. Strahl and his elite warriors were tracked to the wood. As soon as we hit the tree line, we saw the hoods and ropes.
Oh no, dude.
Indeed. We found a defensible position and have held them back thus far. We have no idea what's going on. Why are the Reachmen here? How did they get mixed up with the cult? We've tried everything, even some things I'm not proud of. An undercover agent named Belron, who joined us in Shadowfen, has narrowed it down to two options. One cruel, one not so much. This magical dagger can cut out a cultist's heart. that will magically continue beating.
Oh my god.
The heart can reanimate a cultist corpse for a bit, and it will tell us what it knew.
Let's do it.
Here's the dagger. Cut out the heart of a cultist and give that beating heart to Belron. You'll find him just south of my tent.
Look, man. Something tells me that we could just, like, capture one alive. We don't have to cut out its heart and make sure it keeps beating through magic. Red Ninja, man, good morning. It's going well, man. How you doing? How do you do, good sir? Wow, that was a bad execution. You changed your name? Oh, it's Aiden Harris. Gotcha. Yeah, I did not know who you were.
A still beating
What's
heart.
up, Aiden?
Either Dajahil sent you, or this is an extraordinary coincidence. The vile thing. A bit of magicka focused. And there.
What'd you do?
Bound up the soul that once pumped this organ. The worm at your feet refused to answer my questions. So we'll need to try a different approach.
Got it. Now I understand why we had to chop out someone's heart.
Look down. I've made room for a new heart in our friend here. Put your new trophy in its chest. Then stand.
Worm Night Frenzy. What? Wait, so he's got the body of a worm cultist. He removed the chesticles cavity to make room for another worm cultist heart. It just seems a little bit unnecessary, but whatever.
I can feel my flesh decay. I'm not dead. Please, kill me. I'll tell you anything if you promise to kill me.
God, that's awful, bro. All good back in work. Nice, man. So level 30, banging, dude. That's good. Starting some zone questing. Good, man. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, the dungeon quests are difficult starting out. Cause yeah, especially if you want to listen to dialogues and stuff. 99% of the time, everybody's going to just blast through a dungeon at, full sprint. And it's unfortunate for those that would like to experience the story and the lore of a dungeon. And I would say that if you really wanted to, eventually, if you got to the point where you could solo dungeons, excuse me, you don't have to queue and do a group. You can just go in there yourself and take your time. But it might be a little while till you can. Just depends on your progress.
We made a deal with the Reachmen. They unleashed the giant, Sinmur. And we promised to bless them with a touch of our Dark Lord.
Wow, chicka, wow.
We channel the touch of the Lord of Brutality. All across the wood, the Reachmen are being transformed. Strahl himself undergoes the ceremony inside the central ruin. Now, please kill me.
Just teleport out, let her sit there for the next 15 minutes. Yikes. Should I feel bad? Maybe. Only 5 potions, which is not ideal. But we'll try to make this happen. That guy's cool looking. He's a warden. Why does he look like that? What is that ability that makes him all ghosty-like? Alright. We have 4 minutes to sit here AFK until the lobby closes and turns out there ain't nobody joining. Nah, I don't want to, like, you know, jump on the pessimist bandwagon right off rip here. And I hate to be that guy, Mr. Salty Puss over here. But if this timer counts down for the whole 5 minutes, and an 8th player does not join our team, and we all get booted out, I think we might just end the stream tonight and move on, and we'll come back tomorrow. I might just quit. I might, like, it's not a rage quit, but it is like, I'm good. I don't need any more of this. And I know it's my fault for queuing for a Battleground. The game hasn't even started yet and I'm pissed off. That's a, it's a shame that that's what Battlegrounds do to me. It's almost like I'm playing a Ubisoft game. You want to try to reach CP-160 from questing, then get poor man's... Oh, we gotta... Wait. Somebody joined the... What? There he is. We got an 8th. Nice, nice, nice. Battlegrounds aren't just dry, they're just, like, buggy. Poorly designed. But yeah, poor man's False Gods, which is Overwhelming Surge. I feel like that's not a bad set, though. False Gods is better, but it's not like Overwhelming Surge is bad. You're just missing the one buff that gives you 5% damage to dungeon monsters and arenas and stuff. Add some Julianos for spell power. Yeah, dude, it sounds like you're cooking up something nice. Julianos, I don't know how good that is anymore. It's obviously still good, but it used to be a meta set a long time ago. I don't know if it is meta anymore. Wow, he literally just skipped that gap. That was impressive. I didn't know you could do that. I can't. Whoa, holy. I was gonna say, I can't hit that guy for some reason. I need to stay with the teammates. We're friggin' winning. The teammates are locked in, dude. Like, the follow-up with the stuns is unbelievably good. Wow! The burst timing from the teammates. Wait, we don't have the balls.
We have some balls. Prepare your wards.
This can't be! We dropped the ball! Get the ball!
Oh man, okay.
Get the ball! Claw them to pieces! They have the ball!
Get that ball! Go, go!
We got
I can't heal. He's gonna kill me.
Get the ball! Grab that ball back! Fast!
Quickly, grab the ball! Praise Akatosh, the ball is ours! We have the ball. Prepare your wards.
We're big chillin' now.
Divine save us! The ball has been dropped!
Oh man, I got clapped. Oh yeah, dude, Ninja, absolutely. I think you should definitely be able to do normal Cloud Rest.
Get that ball back! Go! Go! Don't let go of that ball! Bitch cannot stand! There goes the ball!
Okay, I have one of them, and I really don't want to be the one to lose it.
They dropped the ball! Here's no.
I need a healer to help me. The ball abilities doesn't actually give you a heal. This game with but with 2,000 announcers. Yeah, no thank you.
You dropped the ball! Clumsy oaf! They lost the ball! They're absolutely useless! They have the ball! Divines aid us! Snatch the ball back! Quick!
We're in here.
They dropped the ball!
Protect the ball! Ready your shields!
Quickly, grab the ball! Get that ball back! Go! Go! Don't let go of that ball!
I didn't get a chance to use the ultimate. Alright, as long as one of the teammate gets... Yeah, dude, this is actually a really well-balanced game. This might be one of the first actually good battlegrounds we've experienced.
Get the ball!
He's a tank. That's what we needed with some wombo combos.
Lay out the ball! Vengeance will be swift!
Got him. Dichotius, what's up, brother? Is Mother Staros still used? Yeah, it's definitely not meta. But if you're looking for a cheap, easy overworld set, absolutely, it's very, very good. I should have dropped the ball farther in the corner. We're winning this. Good game, bro. Actually a good game. I can't believe how well balanced that was. We went 15-4. Yeah, baby. We were carrying the ball for 13 times. That's crazy. Dichotius, I've been good, man. I've been very good. I hope you've been well too, dude. I'm thinking about you. Look at that, teammate. Chaos Mender. What a healer, dude. He came in first place in the team just for healing, basically. Not bad. It's moments like that. Why do you fall over? It's moments like that that makes me feel like this build's not that bad. Alright. We already finished the dialogue for that person. That's why I wanted to stab them in the face as fast as possible. Okay. Ooh. Battlegrounds runner helmet. I like style pages. It makes me feel good. I have no idea what that looks like, but we're taking it.
I have no sympathy for the...
It added a bounty with these guys. Sadness. Alright, cool. Rock and roll. Man, oh, we're up to 747 crystals too. That's freaking wild. It's really fast kicking up the transmute crystals during this event. It's really good. Now, I hate to say it, but we are going to wrap up shortly. Let's finish this quest dialogue here. I think we might.
Have you learned why the
It's getting
worm
late.
cult is here? That's a dark twist in the river. I'll send troops to investigate the ruin. It's been dirty work, but I thank you for your help.
No problemo, lady.
Belron left the camp. He muttered something about further research. Head into the field and find that dark elf. Lend him whatever aid you can.
Alright, cool. And I believe it's going to be there that we pick up tomorrow. It is getting a little bit on the late side. And, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. But thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate y'all very much. You have no idea what kind of an impact you've made on my life. So I hope that I can even, like, begin to return the slightest bit of gratitude and appreciation and love back to you guys, man. So with that being said, Discord, there's a link to it down below if you'd like to just hang out and stay in touch with the community on the off hours when the stream's not rolling, or check for Discord updates. There's updates to the stream, anything that's interesting happening, anything that's going to be changes to the schedule in the Discord. Speaking of changes to the schedule, 1 a.m. EST Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays between 3 and 4 p.m. EST. That is the consistent schedule. Like I said, changes in the Discord. Also, YouTube and Twitch. We have both of those. There's links to those as well next to the Discord links. And if you are on one and you want to be on the other, we run them both simultaneously. So don't feel like you're missing out if you're on one platform or the other. It's the same thing on both ends. Yeah, dude, absolutely, Dichotius. Thank you very much for dropping in. Thank you, the rest of you. I wish you all the very best. And I hope I get to catch you in the next one. Like I said, tomorrow we will be jumping back into the Rift. We'll continue with our dailies and all that crap too. You know how we do. But at least for the time period on this event. But let's just try to cook out the Rift. Because the Rift is the last world in this covenant, and then maybe we'll mix it up before we jump into the next covenant and try something a little bit more interesting. Yeah. Good night, everybody. See you later.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind. To pack my things and leave it all behind. We better find out why we do the things we do. It took me some time, but I realize now it's all it's all